factory method design pattern. The intent is to define an interface for creating object, but let subclass decide which actual object to create. So in other words, a factory method design pattern lets a class defer instantiation to subclasses. So applicability is a class cannot anticipate the type of object it must create. The class wants its subclasses to specify the objects it creates. So classes delegate responsibility to one of several helper subclasses, and you want to localize the knowledge of which helper class is the delegate. Factory method design pattern has 4 participants. So product and concrete product, creator and concrete creator. So here product is just the interface that defines the minimum behavior to become a product, and the concrete product implements such an interface. And the creator is just the interface to declare what kind of a behavior the creator should have, and the concrete one concretely implements the creator interface. So here is the class diagram for factory method design pattern. So this is a creator interface. Concrete creator should implement the minimum behavior requirements defined here, and the concrete creator creates one of the concrete products. So all those concrete products has a common interface called the product. So this is a structure of a factory method design pattern. The first example is we want to create a database connection. So database connection is product. So we have 3 kinds of concrete products: JavaDB, MySQL, and Oracle. But we want to use a factory method design pattern. So a factory interface factory simply defines what the concrete factory should have in terms of behavior, and the MyDB connection factory is a concrete implementation of the factory creator interface. So here is the example program. So the product interface is a DB connection. So it has a behavior of a get connection method. So that's a common interface for all concrete product. So we have 3 concrete products. JavaDB implements that interface product, and then concrete connection is returned. And then MySQL, similarly, Oracle DB connection, similarly. Those are concrete products. And then creator interface. Creator interface defines one behavior: create connection, depending on what kind of objects it wants to create. So concrete implementation of that is MyDB connection factory. When to create an object, depending on what kind of object to create, that information is provided, then corresponding concrete object is created. And also here is a default creation. If none of those are matching on, then the default one is Oracle, something like that. So if I show you the PowerPoint again, the responsibility of each participant is like that. So here creator should have a default implementation as well. So all those are correctly implemented for this example. So in application code, create a factory. So from the factory we create a actual object, and then to the factory give us some information, and then actual creation of the object is deferred to subclass, and then object is created. and so on. So this is an example of a factory method design pattern. Another example is a bookstore and the distributor relationship. So we have a product distributor and the concrete products East Coast distributor, Midwest and the West Coast distributor. And the curator is a bookstore, and the concrete version of that is a bookstore Bronco. So example code is something like this. So let me close the previous example, and here is a new example, second one. Here the product is a distributor, and then a behavior requirement is a ship book, and the concrete distributor is East Coast, Midwest, and West Coast. And the creator interface is a bookstore, so you need to have a minimum behavior requirement. It's a get distributor, so distributor is a product. And the concrete creator is a bookstore Bronco. So bookstore Bronco, depending on the location information, detailed concrete products is created. So in main application would be like this. So when a factory, concrete factory was given the location information, and then it creates a corresponding distributor. Next different location will create a different product, and different location will create a different product. So this is how the factory method design pattern is implemented.